Oh, damn. Damn. And the famous words of Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Damn.
Damn.
There are no reviews for this by critics on Rotten Tomatoes. If you check the tomato meter, currently it's holding a unknown from critics, followed by a 60% from audiences. So that tells us one, perhaps two things. One, there were no critic screenings for this film, which means that the studio had absolutely no confidence in this movie being released, did not want critics to see it, give their opinion before all of us had to spend our money and sit our booties inside the theaters to watch it. Two, and this is the biggest part here. For those of you who have been following this film, you know this has been mired in development hell for years now. 2.5 years to be specific. So let's go over the timeline for New Mutants right now. It was originally scheduled to be released on April 2018, postponed to February 2019, again postponed to August 2019, and guess what? Postponed again to April 2020, and then you know what? We heard it was indefinitely delayed. I was expecting it to follow the Mulan release schedule, to be released on Disney Plus either for free or for a paid service, which I don't know why you would do that. And here we are. It's released in theaters ahead of Mulan. We all get to watch it after 2.5 years of development hell. And what do I have to say about the New Mutants? Damn. Because this film was sold as a horror film. And I was really expecting this to break the mold, because this is set inside the MCU Fox adjacent. This was billed to us by Disney as their first entry into the comic book Marvel universe with a horror entry, which we know, by the way, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is also being billed as a horror movie. So hopefully this is not precedent for that, because this was the furthest thing from horror. I saw the trailers.
What's the last thing you remember, Danny?
I was totally engaged, and you see this melting wall. It looks creepy. They're stuck inside like a mental hospital, which is also one of my greatest fears. So, I had all my hopes set high for a very horror genre type of mutant film. And unfortunately, this is not what we got. This is not what Disney delivered. We had some very light elements during the second act, towards the third act of the film, with some horror type elements. But on the whole, I was not sold on that aspect. So that was the first letdown. But I'll let you know, from the first 15 minutes of this film, I already knew, we're in trouble, guys. Houston, we got a problem.
I don't think we're here to get better. This place takes your greatest fear and makes you live through it.
The first act of any screenplay, of any film, is supposed to start with the inciting incident, some sort of trauma or tragedy that propels them into the main narrative of the story. And I don't feel like this film really delivered on that. We've got 1 issue, 2 issues, 3 issues, 4 or 5 between multiple characters dollied out to us over time, but no real inciting incident to really catapult us into the action, really get me grounded in the film. So on the onset, I was bored. No character backstory in any real depth, no character development in the first act. How am I supposed to connect with these characters and resonate with their story? And constantly I'm comparing this to Glass, because Glass by M. Night Shyamalan is the third film in a trilogy that we did not know was going to be a trilogy of superhero characters. And much like the MCU, we've seen their individual stories progress and then come together in this final third series of films. We knew their backstories. We saw the development kind of coalescing together. But here, with the New Mutants, we have a similar scenario where they're all, superpowered beings stuck in a psychological institution being guarded by presumably one doctor. There's not one orderly, not any security on staff except for some automated doors. And I'm constantly wondering, like, provided that they have these extreme mutant powers, how is this one singular doctor able to contain them all? That bothered me a lot throughout the film. I know the Essex Corporation was sprinkled here. As being some component into it, but still, that's not enough to justify how one singular doctor in one institution is keeping hold of 4 or 5 superpowered mutants. So on the whole, guys, I'm going to have to just give it to you straight. I'm not going to reveal too much of the plot because there is really not much. What is my review for this film? I'm going to give it a 3.5 bags out of 5 bags of popcorn. It is definitely not COVID approved, not worth your time. I'm surprised how this did not get released on Disney Plus, because really this film should have been the one to go to Disney Plus as opposed to Mulan, which should be releasing end of this week or next week alongside Tenet as originally planned. But hey, that's the world we live in. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in to MoviePOP. Make sure you click that like button down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this film. Am I going crazy? How did you like it? And of course, remember, this Saturday, we're going to be doing Weekly Weekender. It's our live stream broadcast where we wrap up the 10 biggest Hollywood and movie related topics for the week. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys there. Hope you guys have a great day. Do not go see the New Mutants. But hey, if you want something to sit down and watch, by all means, I can't stop you. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.